looking piece of shit.
Hello everyone, it's your host, your friend, your boy, Jet Black One Only here with...
Transaction successful.
And today we are going to be eating, well, I'm going to be drinking a shake, he's going to be eating. I'll be drinking 2 shakes, and we'll just be hanging out and talking. So you were talking about videos involving really crappy cartoon
Yeah, like
movies.
really crappy content. It's just like some of the worst you
Yo,
could
Kirby.
actually come. Like I remember I Hate Everything did like the Not Disney collection, which is like a bunch of like asylum type knockoffs of like Disney movies. But it's like worse than that. It's like lower tier, like bottom tier, like 0.5 out of 10 kind of like movies.
Lower than Karate Boot Panda.
It's like worse than that, but it's like more memey because they're just like terrible. It's like one guy animating the whole thing, and like all of the voices are just like him and like maybe like his kid or something.
That sounds like Newgrounds kind of
Yeah,
stuff.
it's like Newgrounds, but it's like
You buy
like
it.
3D or something.
Oh. Also, yo, Nerd Tanker, yo, Scavenger, welcome to the stream. Good to have you both. Don't forget to smash that like button. Truly
And there's
appreciate
also
it.
several of them, or like from different people. And then there's some that have like more people and more production value, but they're still worse.
Worse?
Or like they're still at that level, because like they just didn't give a fuck about like any kind of like.
72. Oh, Kirby says he's currently playing Magic the Gathering. You know Ryan's all about that Yu-Gi-Oh!
Yeah, get out of here with that Magic the Gathering. Miss me with that Magic the Gathering.
Let's see, how's everyone's day today? How are you doing, Kirby? How you doing, Scavenger? How you doing, Nerd Tanker? Always like to check in, see how everyone's up to. See how everyone's up to. That wasn't even like a real grammatical statement. Ooh. Let's see, Boss Mode said, where my food? Well, I mean, if you came to Cookout, you could like
So like
buy
I haven't
that
seen
food.
them in their entirety or something, but like those might be the worst like animation ever.
Nerd Tanker says, I want to be in the next episode of Jank Heroes, but I don't live close to you. Don't worry, we're going to have more RPG-related videos coming soon. I'm writing some new RPGs, and I want to introduce them to you all, as I did with Jank Heroes, where you'll be able to play with us on live streams. So that should be interesting. Kirby says he's doing good. That's great to hear. How's everyone else doing? Make sure to tell me in the live chat. Also, don't forget to smash that like button. Truly appreciate it. Ryan will plead that you don't and that you hit that dislike button, but I prefer that you not. Oh, so Ryan, you were talking... Okay, each time I hear a number, I'm like, is it me? But last time we talked, you were talking about what shows you had caught up on over spring break and how much farther you got. And I think it was Winston who was telling me his goals for what shows he wanted to watch in the future. What about yourself? What are the shows that you want to watch in the future but you haven't started yet?
I want to watch the new season of My Little Pony, which is like started, I think. And then whenever it comes out on Netflix, I'll watch the second season of Seven Deadly Sins. And then
Those first two you were really ready for.
I have enough shows that I need to finish, let alone to start like new shows.
Nerd Tinker says he's doing fine. That's great to hear. That's fair enough.
There's probably a lot of like good shows. I just don't have like a list of them.
76.
Getting closer.
We are getting close. We're getting real
I'm
close.
78 to 77.
I have a lot in my 2 shakes, so I probably will end up after you. It'll probably be easier for them to prepare your food than it will be for them to get those shakes out. It's just a lot.
So, did they like draw something out of the production, or?
I think they just added banners. I also thought they had like toned down the menu. It looks different, but then we haven't been here in a while. Maybe we drove a different route and it took us to an alternate dimension version of
Mandela
Cookout
effect.
with like different employees. we look out and it's like cock out instead of cook out.
In recent news, there was an active shooter situation at YouTube headquarters.
YouTube headquarters? Is that an April Fool's thing?
No, this is not April the 1st.
So what happened?
It was like a couple hours ago.
Oh.
I heard, the latest that I heard was it was like 4 injuries and 1 like self-inflicted death. So
What?
maybe he killed himself, you know, because shooters do that.
Oh, snap. I'll be right back.
But I haven't like heard anything. Because like the news was breaking like between like 4 and 5 o'clock.
Nerd Tanker says, I'm so determined to solve that pizza thing in hell. Understood. Eventually you'll figure out the secret of the hell pizza. Kirby said, are you filled with determination? Well, soon I'll be filled with milkshake. My first shake is peach cobbler, strawberry cheesecake, cherry cobbler, peanut butter, banana pudding.
Ditch remain H.
And then my second shake is mocha, double chocolate, peanut butter fudge, Reese's Cup, Oreo, chocolate malt, peanut butter. So I'm going to hit up the really thick bready one first, and then I'll hit up the chocolate peanut butter one. I'm very surprised I got mine before you.
Well, you ordered yours before mine.
But
It's not really that surprising.
I just feel like this takes a lot more. I don't know why I don't have napkins. I gotta be wary of the beard. Oop, I'll be back.
Once gone, make sure to dislike the video.
Well, I hope you don't need napkins. I don't think they have napkins. Papa G said, yo, no
You
problem.
get napkins and a bag of stuff that they
Well,
But you don't
normally
have
they
a bag of stuff.
So I get no napkin. I'll have to make do. Kirby messed up the spelling of determination. No problem, Kirby. Nerd Tinker said, yeah, Kirby, also bad spelling. Papa G said, yo, welcome, Papa G. How are you doing today? Nerd Tinker said, let autocorrect for you. Nerd Tinker
Well, I mean,
said,
if you spell it enough times wrong, and then you like tell it, you can like get it to autocorrect into the misspelling. If you like misspell a thing, and then it's like autocorrect this, and you're like, no, I'm gonna go with that, and then it'll like, you know, remember the other thing. Like if it's like a proper noun or something.
Nerd Tinker said, although sometimes autocorrect is not always correct. That's true. Papa G said, enjoy your meals. Oh, thank you, Papa G. Appreciate it. Don't forget to share this video with your friends. That way they can get in on all these exciting topics. He was just talking about an active shooter situation at YouTube headquarters that's happening today. The self-inflicted
funny
death was
because-
really weird.
On Twitter was that, I think it was on the 27th, in response to YouTube's, like, they were gonna, like, restrict gun-related content, and then so, like, NRA TV had this segment where this guy was, like, complaining about it. He's like, we gotta rise up against them, and 5 days later, so you have a shooting at the thing. So, you know, that's not surprising.
That's actually, imagine if those are actually, like, related.
And,
So-
we'd have to actually, like, wait until you're, like, about the guy or whatever.
Oh, wow, I just realized you're still waiting for your thing.
I'm still waiting.
They're on 31. You're 22.
I'm 21.
Also, sorry if I'm not talking too much. I got these 2 milkshakes.
I mean, it really doesn't really matter if they're connected, even.
Nerdtaker said, with how it is in there, your other milkshake might not be a milkshake anymore.
Dun, 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 dun.
Nah, it should still be good. We got fans circulating. It's not hot. Nerdtaker said when you get it. But Nerdtaker, it's already here. Yeah. Right now, Ryan's waiting on food, like actual food. You got the huge tea, I see. Zach also got the huge tea.
Why would you not get the? Why would you have a normal tea when there's a huge tea?
Nerdtanker says it's the possibility though. That's like a pun I would see in like a movie where all the characters are anthropomorphic dogs. Then he said rim shot. One day, it'll be your time to shine. Nerdtanker said long. The treasure trove has arrived. Napkins for days. Man, I definitely needed that. The Shredder said, Dad? How would you feel if you were the Shredder's dad? The Ninja Turtles' arch enemy is actually your son. I feel like I'd feel hella dead, because the Shredder already seems old. Also, are you sure they haven't called you yet? They've called a lot of people.
They've called people. I mean, they just called someone that was 2175. That's an earlier thing. You know?
Yeah.
I mean, it is a big double burger. So, you know, it tastes twice as long.
Kirby said, Nani? Speaking of Shredder and Ninja Turtles, who's your favorite Ninja Turtle, Ryan?
I mean, I don't really care too much about the Ninja Turtles to have a favorite.
To have a favorite? Shredder said, are you my father? Ryan? Am I his father? Kirby says his favorite Ninja Turtle is Michelangelo. Yeah, everyone in the live chat, tell me who's your favorite Ninja Turtle. I'd have to say mine's probably Raph. He is a hothead, but he's pretty impressive for his little, like,
Size.
Yeah. Papa G said Senpai. Then Shredder said his favorite's also Raph. Solid. And also, why? Like, why is the turtle you chose your favorite? I don't know. I think Raph has, like, a solid, like, hero mentality. Like, he actually wants to make a difference. Scavenger says he's got to go pack for vacation. Yo, I hope you have a solid vacation. And thanks for tuning in. Donnie probably would have to be my second, too. Kirby said his cousin's favorite is Donatello.
It said to be weather aware tonight. Weather seems fun. So,
My
like,
dad also said that. The weather aware thing.
Like, is there, like, stones rolling in? I guess I should check and be weather aware.
Yeah, that's what my dad said.
I mean, it probably can't be worse than the last time there was weather and we're just walking around. It's like that was like actual torrential rain.
And we just walked
And
through
we're
the whole
just
thing.
walking around.
Scavenger said Leo, Raph, and Mikey are the best. So Scavenger isn't on team Donatello. Kirby said Michelangelo's a big dork. You're right. Scavenger said there's a reason they killed Donnie. Ryan's eyes were like, Nani? The Shredder said, tomorrow is Wednesday, my dudes. That is true. And Wednesday means new comic book day. I'm pretty hyped. I haven't looked at what the new releases will be for DC, but I'm behind on last week's comics. I only, like, read a few of them.
I'm behind on, like, all of the comics. like, not last week's comics, the weeks before this.
Kirby said they killed Donnie. Nani? Well, currently in Batman and the Ninja Turtles 2, which is like an ongoing comic series right now, where Batman crossover with the Ninja Turtles, I read a news article headline that's talking about how Donatello becomes Bane. And I thought that'd be interesting. Papa G says it's Wednesday for me now, my dudes. That's right, Papa G has that hard time.
Like there's weather in Europe, really. I mean, like, there's that, but that's like off to the side.
I see the vagina's headed right for it.
No, it's headed to like northern Mississippi. We're not even like in the red area.
Oh, the vagina's tilting to the side?
Lightning thing here.
Oh, there you go. Let's see. The Shredder said Cory in the House is a great anime. Did you know the voice of Fillmore from the cartoon Fillmore is the black guy from That's So Raven, but not Cory from Cory in the House. I think his name's Eddie in That's So Raven. Andrew said, okay, now I'm really leaving. He says TMNT is distracting, but my fave TV show in comics. Oh wow, Scavenger's favorite TV show in comics is Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I never knew until then.
The what?
Scavenger's a big fan of TMNT comics and TV. He didn't mention movies. By the way, every live-action Ninja Turtle movie has a comic book adaptation. So if you just wanted to like read it, you could. Like the whole trilogy. I'm curious if the trilogy's better in comic form or not. Because I know the time traveler one was kind of ass. The Shredder said, who would win in a fight, Goku or Hank Hill? Does Hank Hill have some really good feats that I don't know about?
Hank Hill has that propane.
Mastered Ultra Propane? Nerd Tanker said those. What are those? And then he said Goku. Yeah, I feel like Goku would whoop Hank Hill. I mean, if someone showed me like a clip from King of the Hill where Hank Hill was doing some really impressive stuff, then I don't know. Shredder said the power of propane and super propane. What about super propane accessories? My brother Amadeus can't stand King of the Hill. Like he doesn't find it funny. My brother
I haven't really
Amadeus.
watched.
It's not that bad. Like
Yeah.
it's not like where I couldn't stand it or anything. But it's just not that good either.
Yeah.
When it comes to like adult cartoons, adult is in like raunchy kind of stuff. I normally go with South Park. Like that's my.
Yeah, I
go-to.
watched that. I watched. I think it was one time I started watching like the beginning of South Park, like it was like 5 episodes, like 20 seasons.
I binge watched South Park when I first got into it. It's definitely doable.
Yeah. Yeah, South Park is probably the best of like the really popular like adult comedy animation type things. Like, what's the competition? Like Zombie, Simpsons, and Family Guy?
Yep. We now have stuff like Big Mouth on Netflix, which is like in that category. Ooh, Ryan was not a fan. Aiden really likes that show.
I'm not a fan of Big Mouth.
AKA Winslow. Let's see. The Shredder said, shit, I forgot about that. Hank has Super Propane Blue. But don't skip Super Propane God. Nerd Tanker said Deadpool and Goku who would win. Kirby said Goku.
Why are you matching up people who aren't like
Close.
Yeah, they're not even like on his level.
I don't know. Deadpool has Goku's fought someone with really strong regeneration before, but he didn't beat that guy like Zamasu.
even if Deadpool could survive Goku, there's no way he's gonna win.
Like just kill him.
What could he do to Goku?
Well, Deadpool's beat like the whole Marvel universe. Like, it's possible, right? You know.
Just wait for him to get tired, and then you poison all the food, and then he dies.
Goku's been shot down by a laser before. Like when he wasn't prepared. Deadpool could possibly kill him like that. Nerd Tanker said, that's a fight I would love to see, even though Goku would win. Kirby said, just send Deadpool to the sun, like he did to Baby. Deadpool, in at least one comic I've seen, has like a teleporter. Deadpool's just kind of dumb. So I feel like he could get around it because of like dumb stuff in his comics. Nerd Tanker says, that's unfair, lol. I'll be right back. I'm gonna get a second spoon. I don't want to cross-contaminate my milkshakes. Oops, sorry about that. Shook the whole table. Wow, it's still really thick, even though it's been sitting here. Kirby asked, isn't Deadpool's healing factor really similar to Wolverine? I believe they're both like Weapon X Project, right? I might be wrong. I think so. Deadpool's might be better. Nerd Tanker said no, it's more powerful. Yeah, I remember hearing that like Deadpool had better regeneration.
I heard that Wolverine weighs 300 pounds because of his metal skeleton rats.
Makes sense. Wouldn't that imply that adamantium's really light? Like, you can coat all your bones in it, and you're still only like 300 pounds?
That's just what it said. It didn't say, like, how much would be without it.
Papa G says, does anyone remember that Blade TV show? It was hella underrated, but it was awesome. My brother Marquez has it on DVD. I didn't watch much of it.
Is that like the Blade anime?
Not the anime. They had like a live-action Blade TV show. I never really got into it. But Marquez really liked it. Kirby said Deadpool can't hurt Goku,
Yeah,
so it's either a stalemate or Goku wins. Nerdchecker said lol. I don't know. I feel like Goku could possibly get nothing. We've seen Goku fight guys with guns, and he like ends the fight, but his face gets like scratched by a bullet, and he's like, "Oh, I haven't been trained." Like if you catch Goku slipping,
he
you
hasn't
could
done his
slip
Matrix
off Goku.
bullet dodging training.
Nerdtanker said Kirby, one problem. He said Deadpool has Pandora's box.
But he hasn't opened it?
Couldn't Goku like no-diff Pandora's box though? Is it really like powerful enough for Goku to be like, oh no, Pandora's box? Kirby said Deadpool isn't fast enough to hit Goku.
He doesn't have to hit him.
Nerdtanker said that's true.
All he has to do is kill him. He doesn't have to like run up and like fist fight Goku. He could like bombard him with a giant laser cannon or something.
If Deadpool destroyed the planet, Goku technically should die. They say he
could
can't.
just teleport to King Kai's planet.
Yeah. If he like saw it coming. If the planet like suddenly blew up, supposedly he can't breathe in space.
Yeah.
But we've seen him fight in space.
If he wasn't like in Super Saiyan aura, you know, like ready to go. Like he's like asleep or something.
Nerdhanger said, but still he pulls things into existence out of nowhere. That shouldn't be how Pandora's box works. It's not like a bag of holding, it's just like a box full of evil.
Well, it is a bag of holding. It's all the evil.
A bag of holding the evil. We're both like trying to rest our back on the seat, so the shot is like nearly impossible.
I wasn't trying to rest my back.
I started trying to write my Batman too. The shot. Kirby said he can't breathe in space, and yet somehow he fought Beerus in space. Yeah, that triggers me too. I feel like he can breathe in space because of the Beerus fight. They talk, right? They have like full same. I think they yell. I think he screams in space.
That's the thing I was wondering, because it was the same thing of people breathing in space tropes, of because it had Thor and Miss Marvel talking in space. Yeah, she has her like aura or whatever up, and Thor's just Thor.
Nerd Tinker said, I swear, look at the death battle of Deadpool versus Deathstroke. Then Nerd Tinker says his key lets him breathe. What technique is that? Like, when did they learn that one? I just hear a lot of hey, yo, yo.
Because it was in comics in continuity with Earth's Mightiest Heroes, and in Earth's Mightiest Heroes when they go to fight Kang the Conqueror when he's got his spaceship in space. Iron Man brings out like spacesuits that he designed for everyone. Thor's like, I don't need one of those. He's just, hanging out in space.
Nerd Tinker said plot convenience. So in the death battle, Deadpool uses the Pandora's box like a bag of holding. I guess the Marvel Pandora box can be whatever they say it is, so I don't know. I don't really keep up with Marvel that well. It's a good thing my channel already isn't monetized. Even if the radio music's in it, like, I can't get demonetized more than
Copyright strike. It's worse than being demonetized.
You right. Nerd Tinker said, I mean, it went from a box to a bag to nothing, so yeah. Whenever they put Mocha
But
in a
Pandora's box isn't like a box, it's like a box. I think, like, technically, like an actual methodology.
Kirby said Pandora's box is a box created by Hephaestus to hold the power to kill a god. Nerd Tinker said, yep. I mean, you can really taste the mocha.
I was looking at Thorian Wikipedia pages and stuff. Because we're wondering, because in the description for Cybernetic Horizons, it says that Noble Knights are getting support. And I'm like, what can they get? Like, I'm like thematically. So I was thinking they could take the red dragon that Merlin has and make that into a card and like have like a Arthur Dragon writing it or something. Or you could have like a Morgan Le Fay card. You could also have is Mordred in there? They have Lancelot as like the evil guy. Where he gets corrupted or something. I don't know if they have a Mordred thing. And then they could have like a Camelot. If they wanted like a field spell, they could have like just like a establishing shot of like a Camelot city.
Kirby said, I used Noble Knights against Nick. You right. He beat me too. I don't remember when I was running. But he beat the shit.
So those are just like, some of the immediate options. And then like maybe like a new sword or something. Like thematically.
Nerd Tinker says there are 3 who have control over the box that I know of. Kratos, Deadpool, and Dante. Kirby said you used Pac-Man. I was using yeah. You remember when I was trying to run Pac-Man. You were describing what you feel like would be a Noble Knight.
Well, that's just like what they would actually need. Would be some way of getting like not tributed. Like if they had a new equipped sword, it would have to have like a clause of like not the only clause, but maybe like one of the things is the thing can't be tributed because hit by kaiju is pretty detrimental to that. Not that everyone's running kaijus, but it seems like if they're gonna have Noble Knight support coming out at the same time as the virus stuff, you would probably want to have it anyway.
Nerdtinker said, obviously Kratos is no match for Deadpool or Dante. Kirby said Dante would win in a three-way fight. Nerdtinker says, so Deadpool or Dante? Nerdtinker said both had healing. Kirby already said, like, definitively that Dante would win. And then Nerdtinker said both have the Pandora box.
From what, like Dante's Inferno?
I think they mean Dante from Devil May Cry. I don't think Dante from Dante's Inferno has healing in a Pandora's box.
Isn't that where you get all characters called Dante? It's just like, you know, derived from that.
Inspiration.
Well, yeah, but like, it's like the Burning Abyss Dante. Well, the Burning Abyss in general is all about Dante's Inferno.
Really? That makes sense.
Yeah,
The
like,
Burning Abyss is hell. I didn't get that.
And then like the different, I'm not sure like lore-wise, but I think it's like the different Mala branches, like the demons are like different areas or demons that he runs into hell and stuff. Because they have Dante, and then they also have his friend. What's his name? What's the friend of Dante?
I'm not sure.
Virgil. Yeah, Virgil is the synchro, and then Beatrice, his wife, you know, that he's like going in to get, is the rank 6.
Oh. Nerdtanker said, oh man, I would love to see Guts versus Kratos. I still haven't seen Berserk. Kirby said...
I think I might read the manga.
Of Berserk?
It's probably...
better?
Yeah.
Probably.
You know, it's not going to have like screwed
Weird
up
CGI.
3D. Yeah. Not 3D, but...
Kirby said if Dante goes Devil Trigger, he's way too fast for both Kratos and... Deadpool. Still got them, whoa, am I eating these shakes so slowly that your boy Ryan has already finished all his food?
I haven't finished all my food. So is it chili.
Because Ryan eats slow.
Yeah.
So I thought you would like really beat me. I was like, wow.
Well, it's just that you've been talking about it. I've been eating.
Nerdtanker said Deadpool has the box. So, are you redoing the fight but only Deadpool has the box? Or are you doing the fight where they still all three have the box?
They all throw out a box, but then the boxes negate each other, or like cancel each other out.
Papa G said Kratos doesn't have healing, but he has killed gods like Zeus. It would be pretty close. Kirby said, but not good enough to beat Sephiroth. The Nerdtanker said control over the box. Well, so then Kratos would be the only one who could control the box? Is that supposed to be like a handicap for the other two to give Kratos a fighting chance?
If he's murdering gods, why is he not just outright winning? I don't understand.
God of War has Kratos just straight up like brawling gods and shit.
Yeah. But they're gods. They're god tier. They're like, you know, Goku level. Like, why is he not just winning?
Goku level, chill.
Goku's a god. They're Greek gods.
Nerdtanker said, I just remember Kratos is technically a god.
He's a god. He can just smite them, like with his. What does he fight with? Like an axe or something?
Yeah, like these two big ass blades.
Yeah,
that's an axe sometimes. Yeah.
He just uses just smite.
Kirby said, no, he isn't, in all caps, really hard. Being a god doesn't matter as much in like a fictional context.
I know.
Yeah.
But like, and there's also like levels of gods. Half gods, 2/3 gods.
Nerdtanker said, yes, he is. Then Kirby said, not after God of War 2 he is. He's like, I know the canon. Nerdtanker said he made all his god powers a sword. Seems like not a good idea.
Yeah.
My dad saw a trailer.
In DC, they have the Greek gods.
In DC, they have a god of superheroes. Me and Dozer were reading a Justice League of America comic, and they introduced a god of superheroes, and we were like, what is
God
this?
of superheroes.
Yeah, apparently without him, Earth wouldn't have superheroes. Like, he introduced it as a concept.
He's like, hey guys, let's try out having superheroes. And they're like, cool, we'll make you the god of superheroes.
Nerdtanker said, oh wait, Kirby said also wrong, that he didn't put all his god powers in a sword. That
you guys need to
sounds
make
like
up your mind. on what's right. Like, someone pull up a wiki.
Nerdtanker said, I played through all 3 games. My dad saw a trailer for the new God of War movie. And, not movie, sorry. Video game. But he thought it was a movie. Like, he turned to me
Cinematic.
and he said, what film is that? And I was like, that's a video game. And Dad was like, bullshit. And he, like, reversed. Like, he can, like, rewind. He, like, yeah, I don't believe it. And he's like, but that looked real, though. And then he's like, so that scene right there, that's supposed to be a video game? Yeah.
Yeah.
And I had to explain to them that games are now, like, 4K. Like, games are, like, really high quality.
Cinematic, too, depending on the game.
Kirby said he put all his godly powers into the Blade of Olympus, rendering him mortal. Then Nerdtanker said the sword is his extension of being the god of war. Papa G said if Kratos killed Zeus, his dad, he's basically a god. Nerdtanker said, yeah, that's what I meant. And then Kirby said he is mortal. Nerdtanker says he is mortal, but he has a god sword.
So he's God tier, but he's not God as in, like,
divine.
Yeah.
The god of superheroes got beat by Kronos recently.
Is that Kronos with a K or Kronos with a CH?
Kronos with a CH, and he's like an Atom villain. Like Atom that shrinks, but he has like time manipulation based powers.
So not like God Kronos or Titan,
Not
but
God
like
or Titan Kronos. Yeah,
just a
like
guy
a villain.
named Kronos.
Yeah, and he beat the god of superheroes. So me and Dozer were like, how strong can he really be? Or really, how strong is Kronos at that point? Because the Justice League of America almost didn't beat him, except they have a member of their team called Aztec, and she's like, I have a 4th dimensional battery in my backpack, so I'm just immune to your time shit. And he was like, what? Like, what does that even mean?
She's got a counter.
Papa G said, not a god, but mortal. Kirby said, I think he abandoned the sword after God of War 3, after he tried to kill himself with it. Did he fail? Nerdtanker said in God of War 3, he tried to get rid of himself, but failed. Oh. Interesting. Nerdtanker said, but calculations would have to be the sword. Well, hold on. He couldn't kill himself with a blade that has god power?
He doesn't sound very immortal to me.
That's like a 0 defense. Because he's trying to kill himself. So that's him not like resisting or blocking or anything.
He doesn't have his shields up. That's just
Yeah.
him down. He can't even destroy himself.
With
How would
God
anyone
powers.
else,
Yeah.
without God powers, a God sword, how would they succeed in defeating him when he can't even kill himself with God tier?
Yeah, like what's his risk now? What is he fighting that's stronger than his own godliness? Or lack thereof now? Let's see. Kirby said, I don't have 4, so I don't have past 3 canon. Nerdtanker said Dante probably still will win unless Deadpool and Kratos team up.
Why?
Kirby said
But
no.
Kratos is like,
He actually stabs himself with the Blade of Olympus and survives. That's what we're saying.
yeah, it's like,
He
why
stabbed
can't he
himself
just
with a god
use
sword.
the Blade of Olympus and just kill those guys?
Where did he stab himself?
Face.
That'd be pretty hardcore. Stab yourself in the face. That's one way to go out. He said center of the chest, upper
That's
chest.
where everyone stabs each other. He's just stabbing them with that, what you're supposed to.
He should have cut his throat if he actually wanted to die. Just saying. That was weird. Papa G said, how about Jackie from Darksiders? He's the devil.
I got some weather alerts.
Kirby said, under where your S is where he stabbed himself. I see.
That's not center of top, that's like solar plexus. Like belly button.
So like here. Oops. Throwing away some of my garbage. We can head back to the dorm. Kirby said yes, right there. Nertanger said Kirby. Who do you think would win, Guts or Kratos?
Well, I mean, Kratos is a god sword, and what's the name of Guts' sword?
I don't know. I don't know a lot about Guts. I haven't watched Berserk.
Yeah. We don't know. We just don't know.
He says, I don't know Guts, so I can't answer. Oop, you ready for action now? Then Nertanger said, watch the Guts versus Nightmare death battle.
Why are you all about them death battles? It's a death battle, and why should we watch it?
Have you never seen a death battle? Like, are you joking with him?
Not really.
No, so you actually have to
Like, I know of them, but
yeah. Kirby said he wanted Nightmare to win that.
you point at that as, like, evidence. You need to circle around.
Oh, you
So
don't
that
want
they
to
can
get,
see
like,
you.
corner swipe?
Yeah.
Nertanger said, that's all you need to know about Guts. Is the fucking death battle? Nah, dude. Death battles are bad about, like, leaving stuff out for no reason. But anyways, thank you all for watching. We'll continue this once we get back to the dorm.
Why don't you just keep it on in the car?
I mean, it's no longer two guys eating. I'd have to change the title. Okay, I'll change the title. Stay tuned for the next stream. It'll be, one guy driving, one guy riding. Whoop. Anyways, this is your host, your friend, your boy, Jet Black One, only here with... Logging out.